Start screaming. Setup. What can we do here with the setup? Surround music on, that's fine. Hints off. I guess that's also fine. Gamma correction disabled. Slideshow mode off. Alternate control enabled. I don't know what any of that means. With text speed, we're gonna go fast. Cam speed, let's also go fast. We don't want that to be. Alright. Director's cut, I guess. And if the other one is a second story. To my understanding, Nucleosis is defunct now. And they were from Argentina. This is an Argentinian game. We are coming to explore and figure out what's going on in this home. Her name is Sue Anderson, by the way. This is so loud. But whatever, I might need it to be loud later. Let's get to this intro. I don't remember this. I have about 44 minutes of playtime amongst like 2 playthroughs or two attempts to play where I didn't really get anywhere. So a lot of this is just new to me. All the photos. Programming and game design. Yeah. It's like that scene looks a little familiar. I think that I recognize.
I arrived at Blackwood Manor one cold Saturday morning amidst a thick veil of fog.
Did
the
you?
weather didn't look good, and there was an unnatural calm surrounding the area. Yet, I soon became entangled with the place.
Sound of it. What I really wish I could play is the Blackstone Chronicles. That I remember being pretty decent, but like we had it on an old like Windows 98 machine, so I was, you know, young and spooked to like try to play it. I didn't know what was gonna happen and I didn't want to. But now I don't have a chance to because of course it's not like ported to newer stuff. My attempts were thwarted. I did read the books it was based on and those were really good. Saturday, October 12th. Don't have any other context as to... Whoa, okay. The cloudy sky above me seemed rather unsettling, as almost made me lose my balance. I felt a curious urge to run for shelter. And my new... Oh, buddy. It's that way. Holy cow, slideshow mode almost seems like it'd be a good thing. There we go. Did you just flip me off? That's a shed. We'll need to go over there later, probably. A lot of places we can go to. Alright. His finger is so real. I need to look at it. The door to the house was locked, fortunately. What about the window? What about... Do I have an inventory? I tab space. Oh, okay. Right click. Click, right click. Hey, okay, that's what we do. With very little effort, the key unlocked the front door. The time is currently... A majestic grandfather clock sat gently ticking nearby. It was almost sleep-inducing, but I was glad it was working. As I recall, we gotta go put our stuff down in the bedroom. That is not where I wanted to be, thanks. Oh god, there's the telephone.
Hello?
Michael, it's me.
Hey, Jerry. It's good to hear your voice.
I've painted flowers like that before.
The junk you got there is working.
My thoughts exactly. I was afraid it'd fall apart as soon as I laid my fingers on it.
So how did
Dude,
you
look at that
find it?
model.
Do you the place?
So basic and old school.
Hard to tell yet. I'm very impressed, that's for sure.
You sound odd. Is everything okay?
Yes,
No,
yes, it's
not in the
perfectly
slightest.
fine. It's just that I'm in awe. I mean, pleasantly surprised. This house is like a dream come true.
So you do like it? You got me
Do you,
worried.
do
there
you
for a
like
second.
it?
I'm telling you, I'm going to turn this place into a factory of horror stories.
Good. You ought to finish that book. I'm rooting for you, mate. You sure everything is in order?
Well, I just got here. Let me have a look around, and I'll get back to you if I find anything strange.
Excellent.
Anything strange? All right, buddy. Let's not also forget to check in.
This is a
All right.
5 o'clock free crack
There we go.
giveaway.
Hold on, let me check the time. Ah! That is so sensitive. I wish I could turn it down. Can I? I apparently cannot. That isn't how it's intended to be played, but I believe slideshow mode will probably help us out quite a bit here. Okay. Oh, that is, like, already a little better. I can't see the time. Okay. Yeah, you can't, like... Oh. Maybe this isn't better. It was seeming like it would be, but it does not feel better. The other one is just camera speed. Normal. Maybe that was it. And we'll change slideshow mode to off. Sometimes you just gotta learn. Yeah, because I was thinking it would move the other way. This is much more enjoyable, not being on speedrun mode. It's not 5 o'clock. Let's go upstairs. I know we have to go put our stuff in, like, a bedroom. Okay, there's gotta be something with the chandelier, or else it wouldn't let me stop with that. I remember Jay said there was a nice room had been prepared for me upstairs. Gribby grabby. Let me get my monkey paws on this door. There's a bed over there. Woo! I am sorry for how that makes anybody feel. Is this the nice room for me? Work desk. It was too early to go to bed. The bed wasn't a good place. I had to sleep there. Whose bag is this? Some doctor. That looks wonderful. Can I go back to the other tree? Okay. To the point. Can I set it here? No. No. My luggage was much heavier by the minute. Wasn't a proper place to leave a case. A little table could come in handy. What? Ah, haha. London. Rothbury, Northumberland. Oh gosh, so much reading. I'm sure that'll be important at some point. If there's something I can put in my inventory, I need to. Look at more reading. Good, I have Barbara's phone number in here. That's something I need to keep in mind. No. Vanishing Town. I can read the back. Oh, wait, this is the reference to... H.P. Lovecraft is just written on this title. Tales of Arlia. 4th edition. They put some effort into that. Okay. What the box? Does the box go here? 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 Oh, yeah. Alright. Oh no, the house is amazing, far beyond my wildest dreams. Jerry's efforts have truly exceeded my expectations. I'd better get acquainted with it right away. Jerry says the electrician should be on his way to solve the lights problem. Relieved. Perfect. The room that Jeremy ordered to be prepared for me has to have the best spot in the whole house, with a huge window overlooking the garden. The view is breathtaking and inspiring, and is bound to permit me to concentrate on my work. Wait, there we go. I thought it would be better to leave my typewriter and stuff ready. Okay, but... Aha. I was eager to start doing some work, but the idea of exploring the place was too tempting. The ending. I have to come up with a suitable ending for the final twist, which is the most celebrated aspect of VT, Vanishing Town. They will tear me apart if I don't pull off another thing like that. How? How? I'm up to the point where Steve goes mad. She's confused. The vision's becoming real, so now we must for sure. There's a supernatural element in the story. Wait, is that really so? Question is, does it have anything to do with the creepy old lady or not? Would it all be too obvious if her powers were real after all? Big question. Would people accept it if the solution to the story was unreal? Why am I trying to please everybody here? No deus ex machina. On the other hand, a realistic solution disguised as supernatural, is that possible? They were expecting something like that, in a real, probable outcome. That's what they loved in VT. Bloody hell, this is driving me insane. Dooka dooka. Okay, so I'm allowed to leave. I'm allowed to leave. My box is down there, my cast is up here. There's boop. Chair, there's the doctor stuff. Okay. Oh. Step over here and read this. It appeared as if a doctor used to sleep in this room. Very astute. So what we know so far is that an electrician is coming. The books in this corner were rather boring. No horror novels. Unbelievable. So, Chad, what's your favorite horror novel? Do you have a favorite horror novel? Alright, the stairs are there. Our room is here. Let's check out these doors. Why not? Just go into the first room. I was unusually surprised to enter the room. It was some kind of gallery, its theme being African culture. Ah, of course, the bust with the booba. Something that looks like a lion's claw was firmly attached to a necklace. Of course, it's going to be important later. Corner. What can we expect? Alright, we're going to have to find one of these. That's fine, that's fine. What do they have in relation to the background? Yellow, yellow. Okay. What happens if I step over here? Nothing's missing from that one. Oh, I wonder if that has any correlation to that. Maybe later it does. Beautiful vases were mesmerizing. That's all you have to say about that. Okay. The display case was holding perhaps the most impressive items in the room. Is it now? It wouldn't move. A pair of huge carved tusks were occupying the corner of the gallery. So those are the most impressive items in the room? Okay, I'll take your word for it, dude. I have a feeling something over here is going to be relevant later. Dear James, I'm going to make use of these resting moments to thank you once again for your kindness. Those shields that you have donated to us were wonderful. If it weren't for you, our section dedicated to African objects wouldn't be anything else other than a mere collection of photographs. Also, I've been looking into these Dalmar you mentioned. I have to say, they seem to be rather fantastic. If it wasn't for your personal account of their activities, I'd dismiss them as old wives' tales. I found a few books mentioning them. I'd be very happy to lend them to you. They'd be mailed at once. I hope they can satisfy your curiosity. Cordially yours, Simon Russell. Guessing that's Russell anyways. Hey, chat, don't forget you can redeem first. There's like a leaderboard and everything. The lamp seemed to be broken beyond repair. Probably more of a souvenir of a hazardous journey. Hatteras. Oh look, it's the repeating Africas. Is there anything I can scan over here? Okay, fine, I guess. There's going to be some sort of relevance to these things on the wall, probably. That's how these games work. There's only 3 of these, which seems odd for the layout. Okay, African room explored, but nothing really found. Let's just immediately go across the hall. This door opening FMV. Ah, good, we can hide here from the ghost. Are you reading my book? If not, I'm very sad. Doggies? Good boys doing good boy things. So who else is staying around this place that, like, I can't sleep in the bigger bed? Right, this is someone's vanity. I didn't want to go through a bunch of trinkets and perfumes. Oh, sure, but this pocket watch. Me want? Okay. That's the thing I get to interact with in there. Someone's shirts. Ah. Excuse me? Alright then. A diploma was displayed on the shelf. It appeared that the people who had lived in the house were very educated. Well, thank you. Books on engineering, maths, physics, not my thing. When you're hanging out with your friend, you're just scrolling on the TikTok and you're just laying there watching TV, probably. What do you want to do today? I don't know. It'll be fine. Interesting. I can look at all these, which means one of them is going to be relevant at some point in time. I don't exist. You want to go through the trinkets and perfumes now? No? Okay. It's very judgmental of a lady's vanity. And over there, and out. Alright, so we have the stairs down, we have a door, and we have an up. Oh, and a dumbwaiter. Let's just take the door, stay on the floor. Ah, yes, the pooping room. Very important to find one of these. There were a couple of towels in the bathroom, but a great deal of repair work would be necessary before I would attempt to take a shower. Yeah, I wonder why. Water basin. Towel rack, towel rack. Circular shower. Chandelier. It does seem like it could use some work. Balance of the water wasn't running. Oh good, I'm just supposed to be dirty the whole time I'm here. Test flush. Something in the poopa? Stained glass windows in the bathroom. Nothing else I can interact with. At least not currently. Find something? Bill's here. If I can take it, I'm gonna. That backed me out. Excuse me? Yes, I just need to invade everybody's privacy until I am satisfied. From here, Yes, creepy children photo. Nice. Those are just kind of standard issue, right? Step over here real quick and then up the stairs. Alright, if I can stop here, it seems relevant. Otherwise, just let me go all the way up. So now we're on the third floor. What seems stuck? Just go start invading. Interesting. Just a pile of old bricks. And a bidet. What's through this door? Oh good, I couldn't have got through that door anyway. The amount of trash in this room was unbelievable. The amount of this trash in this room was unbelievable. I guess I could have gotten through this door. I kind of want to go over there. Oh, there's spiral stairs up. Door was locked, but I could see the key on the other side through the keyhole. Oh, can I use this maybe? Yes. It was clean enough. Alright, so I need to find like a newspaper or something I can stick through there. Which is probably this one. So when it becomes relevant, I guess that I have to go up there. We're gonna do the old newspaper, push it through the keyhole trick. A couple old and rusty lamps adorned with the top of the tower. That is apparently all that's up here. Boy, I'm so glad I walked up. Feels like the kind of thing where like it's based on a real house, and so there's gonna be a lot of areas that are just kind of like pointless. Which is unfortunate. Two things like game design. Oh, there's a lot in here. There was nothing of interest amongst the trinkets. I find this of vague interest. It started out very Harry Potter. Ugh. Alright, stop that. Use this array of random items of every imaginable size and color. Pile of newspapers was huge. I needed a more specific date to look for. Well, okay. Well, I know what that is, I guess. Hastings. Is all relevant in some way to stuff I will find out later, which means I probably shouldn't be able to access it now. But hey, when it comes to stuff, anything I can take immediately just kind of saves me the trip later. Down we go. It's bright now. Dark a moment ago. Probably only have one render. Or was stuck beyond hope. Guessing that'll lead out to the grounds. Let's go check it anyway. Whoop. Trying to build a vague map in my mind. Okay, so we have a kitchen of sorts. It's just an ordinary little table. The door to the oven was firmly stuck in place. How long has no one been here? And like, for having no one been here, there's a lot of things. This leads outside. And I mean, it's interesting. Give it that for sure. Let's go back inside until it becomes relevant to go outside. What's in here? The interior of the refrigerator was begging for some serious cleaning, not to mention a powerful disinfectant. There we go. Whee! This also leads outside. So servants' quarters. Obvious. Yes. Anything I can provide privacy on. Practical photography, glass and paper, a manual, portraits view, and by the agency of light. There are like 7 typefaces here. Glad we're beyond that as far as design goes. So busy. Bed in this room was miserable looking. Hello. Just some useless junk. Rude. We have privacy to violate. There we go. Ain't nothing in the bottom one. Ooh, camera. Whoever stayed in this room loved photography. That's a rather okay photo. It cuts through, but what's the purpose, right? It's got the house in the background, it's got the like train track here. But what purpose does the photo serve? Even as banal photography goes, there's not really like a visual interest to it other than this divide here. And it's not like it divides nature and technology or the other way around. It kind of is. You expect there to be something in this photo that would cause some sort of interest rather than the building itself. It's not even an interesting angle of the building. The place was full of exquisite, albeit aged, candelabra. Show me your books. Let's judge these photographs. Again, it's the kind of thing you expect more for like a horror aspect, to be something hidden amongst here rather than it being an interesting photo in and of itself. It's just kind of a forest scene that you see vaguely anywhere. Decent squirrel photo. 10 out of 10. Just a bunch of uninteresting books. Housekeeping. The topmost sheet of paper on the pile with some curious markings on it, so I grabbed it to give it a closer look. And then what? Ooh, pencil. Ooh, a book. Practical photographer. Somebody's first photograph. The table had a vase on it, and there's a key hanging from the bottommost hook. It's a very old picture of the kitchen I had just left. Is that a cab? No. Well then. A toilet that looks like a bidet. What probably smells like strong chemicals and destroyed paper. The photo of the walk-up of the house has a little... No, it just is that way. I was gonna say it looks like it has a little bit of distortion to it, but that's also just like the angle of the photograph itself based on the situation. That is a little hard to deal with. I just kind of got used to it. Very obviously photoshopped in couple from another photo somewhere. It's a little far away for photos of the time to just say like, hey, go stand next to him and we'll take a photograph real quick. Other than that, I guess decent. A mausoleum somewhere, probably nearby. This will be somewhat relevant and important to the story in some way. As far as mausoleum photos go, it's okay. I would go for more of a low looking up angle, except for the fact that you would have troubles getting Christ into the photo. This is obviously going to be relevant in some way or form whatsoever. These 4 photos, and the 2 of them really just kind of being banal things like this. There is one flower in here, and it's just a fountain. Would be interesting, but isn't. And here is another angle with the basement door open from the kitchen. And that is somewhat relevant. The smell coming from the toilet prevented any further investigations. Evidently, the bathroom would be used for some kind of dark room. Don't know how with these bright open windows. There's the same looking table, but there's no vase this time. There's the table and there's the hook, but of course those things aren't here. That is from another time. Here is the basement door. What I assumed was the basement was locked. Alright, now we go somewhere else in the house. This was the, I assumed, to the outside door. We came from the upstairs. What's through here? There's no water. I was wondering what to do with my poop. It's a mirror. It's decent rendering. Two vases. Ovaloid table. Yeah, traditional kind of stuff you'll see. Is it locked? No. Just napkins. Tablecloths, napkins. That certainly isn't my thing. Yep. Aged candelabra. Guessing that is the house. That would make the most sense out of anything. When you got the geese. Just some useless junk. A generic standard lamp. Still, it was elegant and tasteful. Just some useless junk. I wish I could just jump across over the table. What are they doing? Oh, yeah, you can really get your finger in there. Somebody's study / library, it looks like. Hello. I smell a puzzle. Several trophies for remarkable accomplishments adorn the room. A diploma granting the title of construction engineer to James T. Blackwood. And knowing that this is the Blackwood estate, huge collection of books was impressive. I would have gladly spent days going through them. Most of the clocks in the house weren't working. Can we snoop? That is not what I wanted to do to snoop. Student's cradle. Alright, let's start at the bottom. Some cult book, okay. Cigars, and I guess if I'm the kind of guy that's fun times ahead. Foreign money. Envelope that I get to yank. Nice, thank you. Okay. Nothing in there. Let's take a look at what it can tell me about these things. Apparently, nothing. It's locked. Well, I can tell you with those paper clips we can get in. So much text. February 6th. The construction of the railway bridge is almost complete, and went quite smoothly. It took longer than I expected, yet I wish it would have lasted longer. I will be very sad to leave South Africa. I've been so attached to it, its culture, its arts, over the past few months that I can't help feeling as if it wasn't already a part of me. I will surely return someday. Someday soon, hopefully. Although I'm afraid there wasn't a great deal of work to be taken care of back in Old Britain, Fortunately, I made good friends here, who were ecstatic about my new appreciation of their country. They had offered me some wonderful objects as a token of gratitude, which I had already created and gotten ready to ship, along with many trinkets I bought myself. It looks like I'm about to start a very substantial collection. It's a good thing Catherine agreed to move into our new home, although I fear several renovations will have to be made. Even more if I'm intending to start a serious new hobby. It seems I'll have to get back to work. John Patterson has just told me that some natives are causing trouble. A very unfortunate thing, although secretly I'm rejoicing. February 12th, so 6 days later. The natives won't leave. It's not like they're causing trouble so much as they're just unsettling their workers. The only complaint so far has been distraction. They just stand still between the trees staring at us without blinking an eye. I watched them for several minutes, and they just truly seem like tenebrous statues. At first I was just annoying, but lately it has become downright creepy. They seem to be stalking us, so it's not like they're hindering construction, but there is a general uneasy feeling if they were about to jump at us at any moment. I think I will hire some protection as a measure of precaution. February 15th, 3 days later. Fascinating. I've been looking into these natives. They live in a nearby village, and they are a very small group, yet they seem to manage quite well. I had thought of them as quite uncivilized tribe, but their movements are calculated, and one can perceive a sense of careful organization in their tasks. Oddly enough, they seem to be very brutish, and their aspect looks awful. Although I couldn't take a good look at their facial features, as I followed one of them completely on my own, and it would have been dangerous getting any closer. Although the village is poor and very rough, but some of the shacks leapt out as inviting or special. It made me very curious. I will try to come closer tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow. My second expedition to the village of the natives has been foiled by an unexpected problem at the bridge. I'm afraid it was due to a slight miscalculation on my part, an indication that I should have been focusing more on the task at hand and put my sudden love for all African things aside for the moment. It was my fault. I had to accept it. February 20th, 4 days later. There they are at it again, looking beyond the forest. It's amazing how things have changed our perception of the surroundings. At first we were delighted, but the quiet nature of the place. Now we fear what horrors may be concealed within the dark and foreboding cloak of trees. The tops loom above us, overshadowing the breach, and the strange noises haunt our meals. Even the river, telling ungodly secrets. We could be, of course, a bit more sensitive towards the distractions, but I can't help feeling the area has in fact become more sinister. And yet I'm still looking forward to satisfying my curiosity about the tribe. February 24th, 4 days later. At last I found something more about the neighboring tribe. This is an incredible finding, and I just can't withhold my excitement. Some elders at the local town happened to know about them, but only through stories they had heard. The most surprising thing was that the tribe was assumed to be extinct long ago, but according to my vague descriptions, the elders think that we could be dealing with a legend here. Everything they ever learned from them was during their childhood. Even the tribe was stalking the town, much in the same way they had been stalking us. People used to call them... I got no chance of getting that right. Ullum. As such was the sound of the screams they heard echoing late in the night. They'd come out onto the streets and see an evil glitter atop the hill in the distance. Some would say it was a fire, others a cursed spirit of an ancient god. Whatever it was, they say the bright light amid those fantastic screams was bone-chilling. The macabre scene and would suddenly stop just as it had begun from nowhere, never to be seen again in days to come. Intervals between those horrible nights became longer and longer, until soon they faded into oblivion. The tribe apparently had retreated back into the obscurity until now. They had later known as the Dalmar, a rather more scientific name, although none of the people I spoke with would possibly remember its origin. I find it extremely surprising that nobody has ever heard about this tribe with the exception of a few townspeople. They must be incredibly rare, and judging by the stories passed on from generations in the town, very old. February 20th, 3 days later. I will confess that I've become nearly obsessed with this strange tribe. I see them as the most prized goal of my appreciation towards all South African things. A dangerous yet irresistible reward. I feel as though they were my discovery. I simply have to study them before leaving, fear I won't have the chance to ever again. It has become an important goal of mine, even more important than finishing the breach. March 4th, 5 days later. That's an important note, 5 days later, because February. Although we don't know of leap year, so it could be 6 days later. Finally, I have managed to see them. My god, what a disturbing spectacle. When we arrived, they were moving around the village very slowly without speaking or communicating with each other. Each minding his or her own business, completely alien to the rest of the world. They were filthy looking, coarse, and downright disgusting. I couldn't see any weapons, but they could not have been stored anywhere. It was all very strange behavior in this tribe. They must be quite unique. Then, as they had suddenly all been possessed by some wild spirit, they began shaking spasmodically and screaming like mad. Some of them dropped to their knees and lifted their heads to the sky, eyes blank and moaning in an indescribable way. Two of them walked away, still in that monotonous and slow manner, and in great contrast to the rest of the scene, into a shack. The next minute they had brought into the open an odd-looking mask. Its shapes and colors and overall looks, while unsettling, were mesmerizing. I felt instantly hypnotized by it. It rendered my modest collection of African curiosities into dull and uninteresting items. The mask was very ominous, and the whole tribe seemed to greatly revere it. Soon they began to gather around it, and move in circles, fluttering and chanting a guttural psalm. Judging by their motions and the aspect of the whole ritual, it must have been some kind of war ritual. My god, he wrote so much. I'm not sure how to explain what happened next, as I feel my pulse is already throbbing. Words fail me to recount the most disturbing thing I've ever witnessed. One of the male villagers walked into the middle near the mask by his own will. It was almost automatic act. All of a sudden, the remaining members of the became silent. I can't tell for how long it lasted, but I was afraid to breathe. I think Dolby and the others were also scared. They wouldn't even blink. I remember being soaked wet and expectant. This silence was so unnatural. Then a few members separated from the people circling the mask and jumped onto the single villager, beating him to death. To be completely faithful to the event, the small crowd tore him apart. They grabbed his legs in twos and threes and twisted them in a manner I dare not describe. His face was disfigured with their bare fingernails, and teeth and torso soon disappeared under the frenzied tangle of hands. In a matter of a few minutes, the village was turned into a red sack of bones. Not one of the attackers had the compassion to snap his neck. During the sickening process, all was very methodical, as if it was just another mundane task. The most terrifying aspect, though, was that the victim didn't even cringe. The silence was so deep I could hear his flesh ripping. I would expect any living creature to scream its guts out in such a condition. I can't tell whether he was drugged or half asleep, but I did recognize him dancing like everybody else before walking into the middle of the circle. It was the most outrageous and sadistic sacrifice I've ever heard of. I don't think I will ever forget what I saw. My intentions of approaching further, even if they didn't have any weapons at hand, vanished. Those creatures, I dare not call them human beings, could have killed my whole company in the blink of an eye with their rage. They seemed to be completely out of themselves and willing to destroy anything intruding into their path. While the images of the sacrifice still haunt my thought, I still can't help but can't seem to forget that mask. It was so deceptive. It's like torn. They're deceptively simple and yet perfect in its design. I haven't seen anything like it. I surely would love to take a better look. I feel the Dalma, dangerous as they are, could be the most important ethnical finding in decades. What I've seen today is crying for some further investigation. I just can't leave them like that. I would never forgive myself. And the mask. I was ecstatic after reading the journal. The material was incredible. Yeah, you would think like that, wouldn't you? Just go in on. Okay. Can I move over there? Apparently not. Some stuff over here, butt plug on the table. No, it's yet there we go. The glass was empty. Pity. I could have used a drink. Just a bunch of uninteresting books. Speaking of drink. Water. More cigars. Do be smoking. No, smoking can kill you, especially when the cigars are a decade old. And little drawer wouldn't open. Ooh. And we are back around to the front of the house. The fireplace is on the other side here. They probably share the same flue and extenders and whatever. I don't really know fireplaces all that much. The only place I've really been in that had one was my mother-in-law's house. don't know if it's the same person. The writing looks similar. April 20th. Took a tit of rage. I burned my previous diary. Not that I regret it, as my disjointed notes were worth anything. Their only purpose was to keep me sane. I feel that it is my escape route, only means of finding some inner peace. Whenever I put my pen to this paper, I feel I can reflect upon my situation. I had more options, that's all. But I'm rambling. I must think clearly. Focus. Focus. May the 12th. That is quite some time later. I've become an eternal guardian, stuck between few choices, none of which are good. Do I fulfill a promise and violate everything that I believe in, the very principles of my life, or am I condemned to spend the rest of my existence in this, deadened state? The ghost with no other purpose than just being here watching. I truly have no escape. I can't find an appropriate solution to this problem, and I must pay the price. I'm a shadow of a man I used to be. Only these notes remain, my testaments in these moments of meditation, my sole companion. June 26th, a full month later. Today I spent the entire afternoon staring at the window, my mind a blank. Oddly enough, I really didn't care. It seems now, as I thought, it was something natural for me as a part of my personality, but I know that the reason very well. I have lost my soul. I'm an empty shell, devoid of any feelings. I've renounced them on that fateful day, and the worst thing I knew was that there was going to be consequences. No, that's not true. Consequences were far worse than what I expected. Could I be so blind? January 21st. That is like 6 months later, bruh. I often wonder what would have happened if we had simply reversed it all. What would happen if right now I had come out and told the world what really happened? No, I'd end up rotting in jail. Although, that might be better destiny compared to this eternal suffering. November 17th. I can't say for sure when it began. I just heard them one morning coming from the next room, the whispers. Are they real? Have I been alone for too long? They won't stop. I can't stand it any longer. February the 9th. You stood it for a while. Ever since I locked it away, that everything seems to have calmed down a bit. Perhaps James was right, after all. It's madness. I know. But at this point, I'd be inclined to believe anything. May. That's all we know. Over the years, I was convinced that everything James suffered was a part of misfortune, a whim of destiny. For the first time ever, not sure anymore. I never thought it could happen, but I believe I understand now. If this is so, then cursed be my soul. Poor James. It had acted in another way, then maybe things would have worked out differently, but it's too late now. And I have to suffer my cavalry. September 13th. The noises are back, although this time they're different than before. I'd only hear them inside my head, as if someone or something was whispering and, how to put this, interrupting my thoughts. But now, I can really feel them spreading around the house. What are they? September 14th. I'd realized the noises are coming from down there. I don't want to think about it anymore. They are unbearable. They get worse at nights. Oh, how I wish it would stop. What is going on down there? Don't care to go nearer. Don't want to know. May. God, how many years have passed? I've lost all sense of time. I have to get out of this place. The diary disturbed me in a way I couldn't explain, yet it felt curious how what had been tormenting that poor fellow. I wondered how long that cup of coffee had been sitting there. It looked as if an untidy person enjoyed the reading in the living room. Yeah, no. Okay, how do I get out? Excuse me. There we go. Hello there, mate. Always wanted to be a pianist, but eventually found another use for my fingers. Could have found another use. Fancy red clock, which sadly isn't functioning. Give me the drawer. Oh, I like opening things. I hope I don't... It was all gibberish to me. I was gonna say, I hope I don't have to play at any point in time, because I cannot read music. It is notes. There's no way I can play. Alright, well, this should be the dining room, and then that means that I have explored the house itself. Yeah. I have explored the house itself. It's just whatever might be inside here. Ooh. I couldn't decide what was more impressive, the incredible collection of books in the study or the amount of booze in the dining room. Let's get a little boozy. Alright. Let's check and see if there are any notes in here. Woo! I should probably start working right away, but I'm really dying to explore the house. Speechless. I've just read an incredible story about a mysterious African tribe. The personal memories of this James Blackwood person. Even if it isn't true, it's simply terrific material. Judging by the stuff I've been seeing around, this Blackwood was really into African culture. Alright, I guess up to the room, maybe? I don't have any other clues as to what it wants me to do. Yeah. And it's too early to go to bed. I was eager to do some work, but the idea of exploring the place was too tempting. Do I have to go outside now? It's the only other place I can go. I explored everything else. Can't see those. Alright, I guess outside. Which seems odd. But hey, let's do. Let's go check the shed. It's over here. We're shedded in the right direction. Oh, Paul Van dead. Have anything in my inventory that can break that? I mean, in theory, everything in my inventory can break that. What is this even? The looking glass. Yes, nothing out of the ordinary. So here is the fountain. Can't look at it from another angle, so that's fine. Into the woods. Oh, look, a greenhouse. The door to the greenhouse was stuck, probably due to some serious rusting on its hinges. Good. Getting out is easy. GG easy. Oh boy, is that the mausoleum? Lots of double doors leading to the interior of the chapel were locked. Goody goody. So I'm guessing something to do with the African tribe is going to have had a major effect on James. And homie, like, lost it. It's going to lead to some of the terrible stuff that happened here. So, stairs and up, and my room is, like, right around here. This is just the front of the house that we saw in that one photograph. I guess out the back. How much do they want me to explore? I mean, they're not very forthcoming here with things. Yeah. So, that doesn't tell me much of anything. However, I know that we can just kind of like head straight through here. What if I... What? That made me look up. Meow, meow. Alright, if you don't want to do like big sweepy looks, you can just pew, 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 and make yourself sick. This door led outside. Can't get into the basement, don't have any other keys. I have the key to the house. Wonder what things it might possibly work on. Ah, yes. The great outdoors. Okay, this is the Andrew Gets Lost portion. Alright, so here's the mausoleum. Which is definitely gonna end up being something that's just important later on. Thick wire was tied between both handles, securing the door to the crypt. Okay, it was easy enough to get back to the house. We have literally seen everything that I'm aware of, unless I'm just missing something, which is entirely possible. Supposed to explore everything, or... This is the kind of thing where, like, I didn't look up a guide ahead of time, and I didn't realize I was gonna need it for this. Several vases of African craftsmanship were standing in this west window. Yeah, you can just kind of, like, see these. Can I clean it?
Drink your prune juice!
Thanks, Eva. How's it going? Nice. Nice first. I need to get the longer version of that. Where he says, Grandmama, drink your prune juice. How you been? How's it going? Yeah, not a lot of people be redeeming first. Let's call Barbara. Hot and tired, but what? Nice, that's cool. Barbara didn't answer. Let's call Jerry. Jerry, you won't believe it here.
Hello?
Jerry, it's me.
Any news?
Nope, nothing.
Well, if you don't mind, I have work to do.
Oh, sorry. Goodbye.
Oh, sorry, goodbye. Your friend is staying in a potentially haunted house, and you just gonna goodbye me? Alright, I don't know what else to explore at this point. I've seen, like, everything. I've seen, like, everything. I could, potentially. Whoa. That's cool. What could I potentially unlock, right? Let's head over there. It's the world. Oh, I didn't expect that. I'm sure that is useful for a puzzle that will come up later. This is where you get to look over here, and then I went through all that. Is it maybe upstairs? But what could possibly go wrong? Alright, I guess maybe I'll, try the house key on the basement door. I don't know. Right, because, like, the basement door is somewhat relevant to the story. Spoilers. He didn't fit here. Alright, I, explored. Up the stairs. I really hate that it takes me just to the landing. I really wish it would let me go all the way. Oh, I didn't see those last time. What? I thought the creepy children photo was gonna be the worst. Wait, that's not just like a kid and a doll. What's over here, over there? Is this one that I can see the... Oh, I went up the stairs. Never mind. It is this one that I can see the key. Maybe it was too small to catch the key. It was clean enough. It wasn't useful. There we go. I didn't need to do that. It was quite a bit of light coming through the bottom of the door. There we go. And then... I don't know, this one? With a bit of effort, I managed to knock down the key with the help of a useful tool. I removed the piece of paper and noticed the key had gotten stuck behind the door. So the dumb technique worked. Did I just... Wait. You just use this down here now. It wasn't useful. It was impossible to get the key now. Fantastic. Pile of old bricks. Doors seem to be stuck. What if I gave it a... No? Use something on it. That wasn't useful. Seemed clean enough. Don't you have a need to write on that. Envelope was empty. Piece of newspaper I had picked up. It's a piece of paper with some strange markings, and it was clear, I was sure it was much more than had been first clear. I managed to reveal what appeared in the letter in Italian. Anybody here speak Italian? Something about it. Alright, well, that got me kind of far. Learned something. What can I take off this table? Had to light the stove first. Why? What do I put on the stove? Since I had no intention of burning anything just yet, I decided not to waste any matches. Good, makes sense. I speak English and gibberish. Same, mostly. Okay. Yeah, how much do they want me to explore? Honestly. Upper bathroom in beautiful conditions. So, let's check. There we go. I managed to reveal a letter that seems to be in Italian. I'm curious about it. I should try to find a way to translate it. So then, I'm guessing down to the library. Thing talk? You got me there. What's thing talk? Here, down here. To the library. That they had one render and they went with a dark one. So looking down the stairs, it always looks like night. It's back in here. And we're gonna look and see if we can't find an English to Italian. Just gonna kind of click at them all. It's not really giving me much. No, no translatees. You stand out. How to Grow Successful by John Holmes. The Necronomicon. So that's just it from the couple of books that stand out. There may in fact be something back in my room. Ah, current game. Oh, that way. I did it. I am Oop the Stars. Oh, there are more books over here. No horror novels. What about my own stuff? You? Nope. Also, no. Okay. The only thing Italian in here is my boots. Well, there's that doctor bag over there. Let's go check that. Excuse me. I grabbed the stethoscope, which seemed to be about the only useful thing in the bag. Oh, they're useful. Kinda. Let's stay open. Ooh, remnants of a previous fire. Alright. So far, no luck. Something in here. Oh, have fun. Why is it that I can't concentrate? Crumpling pages like this. I'm getting worse than I. Whisperings. Killing me. They cannot be real. They cannot be real. Bar the doorway, but still can hear them in my dreams. How to get rid of it? It was only that simple, but tearing it apart would force me to admit this otherworldly nature. No. It just can't be possible. I can't allow these thoughts to cross my mind. But I can really hear them so clearly. I really lost it. It just can't be that I'm experiencing exactly what James did. It has to be influence. How else would I explain that every time I walk past the gallery, the whispers grow louder? They're luring me inside. It wants me closer. I can hear them again. Yes, the tortured souls of the fallen now suffering for eternity. A chant. Next room. I know for sure its source now. I can't fool myself any longer. Those drums? Please, for Christ's sake, don't let it be drums. Document this. I have to keep going, because if James was right, may God have mercy on our souls. Bar the doorway. I wonder what distressed the writer so much. Hello? No. Apparently no. He's a Bobby. He's more of a Bobby. Yeah, he's very detailed. Yep, that's a dude, that's a dong. He is a coccyx and a torso. Again, things that I'm sure will be relevant at another point in time. Yes, thank you, stream elements. That wasn't useful. Alright. Well, Well, he's talking about the Africa room. We gonna go see us the Africa room. Sorry, I know this room is all about the African gallery, but do you perhaps speak Italian? I don't like the immediate silence. It's definitely gonna be that over there is probably gonna have to deal with the mask. This is more than likely gonna be relevant at some point in time. And then we've got, honestly, I don't know if that's a weapon or not. His stuff. Yeah, James, I'm going to make this for resting moments. The shields, blah, 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 yeah. Simon Russell. Is Simon the person who was here? Huh? Is Simon our friend? That thing is stuck shut. That's all I know. All right. Is it in here? Not that I can really tell. Ooh. Method novels, history books. I decided to stay away from them. Books on engineering, maths, physics, not my thing. Okay. Okay. Definitely not in here. Where is that? Let's give it a spit shine. What do you mean it was clean enough? Never enough. Don't want to go through the ladies' things. Beds seem to be comfortable, but too fancy for me. Too fancy. Alright, so I'm looking to translate this Italian note. That's kind of the only thing I have going on at the moment. There's a bathroom. Ooh, upstairs. The ETIQUETTE. There was stuff up there. Yeah, come on. Give me the... Yeah. Excuse me, house. That door opened the wrong way. Uses for random items. Every imaginable size. Boop, 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 boop. Gaiety. Meat market. 3 meat cuttings. Strained my eyes to detect if there was anything useful among the junk, but insisted from the impression of the sinister presence lurking in the shadows, or I was just tired. Sinister presence looking in the shadows. Pile of papers. I need a more specific date to look for. There's nothing interesting among those trinkets. Help me, Obi-Wan. You were my only hope. What's this? Why does it just lets me look for no good reason? Now I can leave. I actually have to shut that. Planks were shattered, scattered throughout the floor, all dry and brittle. They were just uninteresting boxes. I'll let you know what's uninteresting. I could use a brick to get through that door. Like, that ain't really stopping me. Sure, someone would be upset. But really, what are they gonna do? Don't have to write on it. Don't need to write on it. Looks clean enough. Nothing out of the ordinary. Piece of paper. Just a fancy stethoscope. The key Jerry gave me. I only had a few matches left. What is this? Just a boring tool. Impossible to get the key now. Almost like one needs to figure out. Ooh. Hello. Like night. Once again, one of those we had one render. Yep. Oh, another. Leave these open then. It closes them for me. Well. Anything new? Nope. And there was not I could find up here. Well. I mean, the toilet, that's for sure. I mean, it's not for sure, but it's not very likely. Maybe I call Jerry now. Seems like a good bet. Jerry, how's your Italian?
Hello?
Jerry, it's me.
How is everything?
Still looking around.
Fantastic. Now be a good sport and let me finish my work.
No problem. I'll get back to you later.
Fine. Wasn't useful. It was totally useful. Do I have anything with a phone number somewhere that I can try to call? My real estate agent? Dearest real estate agent, do you speak Italian? It's just this coffee that's apparently been there forever. No amount of wood in it. I was relieved to know I could warm the place up if it got cold. I'm certainly not good at chopping. Maybe in the servants' quarters? I am super stuck in the very beginning of the game. Why am I so stuck in the very beginning of the game? You're not a translate to... I can take a knife, I'm gonna take it. Why is there no Italian to English translation journals in here? I am seriously disappointed. Oh. Nobody did any grindies. I guess I'm gonna have to stick something in there. Real quick. Endless jaws adorned across the kitchen. They've got flour. Here. Step into here. As far as I can tell, this is like the only other thing I can do. Bunch of uninteresting books. Bunch of uninteresting books. This is where I got the note. Right on those. Nothing out of the ordinary. Practical photographer. Why does it just put it away though? Alright. I'm assuming then it'd be something I can do in this room. Yes, the photography thing. That is clearly out of place down there. That is clearly out of place right there. I have stayed here, just love photography. And obviously spoke Italian, so they didn't need a translation journal. Come on. Close. There. And in under there. Well, so much for my best bet. My best guess ain't good enough. The girls, they be chillin'. I'm a rug. My rugged good looks. Nope, I can't do that. Stick your legs in the water, I guess. Pew pew pew. Okay. Yep. I'm lost here. Okay. Yeah, no, I need, yeah, over here. Oh, there's like a whole thing. Okay, small back hallway. It's to the left looks like the one at, oh. Wait a second. So that's saying that I should have looked closer at the crap nearby. Because there was a picture of that with something on it, which appears to be in this here? Look at that. It lets me zoom in on it. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Does those, and then it zooms in on this, and then I'm kind of out of stuck. Like a specific thing or something? Small back hallway. Already left the stairs. The vase looks like the one in the picture. Take the rusty golden key inside the pot. Go back to the kitchen. How? And there's not like a use point on this or anything, so... Some way that I do something there. Maybe I have to do that. Ah! That's the key to the cellar. Bam. I don't think I ever would have noticed that. There's stuff, and man, that music. Oh, cow. There appear to be nothing wrong with the fuses. Oh, that is cascading in a very unfun way. Alright, fine. The atmosphere was dense and claustrophobic. It is getting worse and worse. It is kind of uncomfortable. Still no power with the levers pulled. Fuses okay. Furnace looks uneasy. There's a drain cover on the floor with a water valve above it. Climb the stairs. It seems you hear some distant noise. If I check my journal. Nope. Okay. Foyer, let's look for the room prepared for you. So now, the guide wants me to go there. Okay. Just take a second and peek at this so I can look over here. Just make sure... Tower, chest, newspaper. Go to the main level. It's time to use the phone to get electricity. So now that I've gone into the basement, I'm allowed to do that. So the room behind the stairs. Try the door to the right of the stairs. The key's in the keyhole. Turn left, look down, take the newspaper, insert the unlocked door, supporting door on the keyhole, take the newspaper. Ugh, the key stayed on the other side. Yeah. Now I have to actually go call Jerry. That's it. I thought I can do something here. Means that there's probably something I can do with this later. That is up, that is down. Over here. And Jerry.
Hello?
Jerry, it's me.
Have you checked the place?
Not
There
yet.
we go.
I'll let you know.
What?
Well, go and have a look around. Stop pestering me.
All right, all right. I'll speak to you soon.
What did I miss? That should be everything. Oh, call Barbara twice. The second call is about to it. Okay. Huh. I see. So a missed call and then an Italian call. Okay. Well, I'm thoroughly confused. I've got everything. I've been everywhere. I go here, take this. I certainly needed some help with the letter, but who should I have mailed it to? So why can I not? Oil lamp, yeah. Nope. Take note of the meat packer's receipt and the meat cutting sold to Dr. Milton in January 1970. Very interesting. Check the pictures. Confused.
Hello?
Jerry, it's me.
Any news?
Nope, nothing.
Oh, there's a metal rod.
If you don't mind, I have work to do.
Oh, sorry. Goodbye.
There's a metal rod I can go get upstairs. And if that's the thing preventing Jerry from talking to me, I have a feeling I could have gotten this rod later. That looks like it. Why would I collect all this stuff? Like, seriously. In what universe do I need to just, like, have all these random things? Yeah, I'm here to stay for a little bit, so I just walked around in the house and just picked up a bunch of stuff. All seem cool. Starting a collection in my pockets, honestly. Instead of just kind of like taking note of where I found certain things. Now will Jerry not be annoyed with me?
Hello?
Jerry, it's me.
How is everything?
Doesn't seem like
Still
it.
looking around.
Fantastic. Now be a good sport and let me finish my work.
No problem. I'll get back to you later.
What could I possibly have missed? Could it be? Okay. Drawer, envelope, boring tool. House key, suitcase, typewriter. Grandfather clock, only working clock in the manor. Be sure to check this clock every once in a while. It shows progress of gameplay. Wait a bit, hear a phone ring. It's in the room. Go to the foyer, main hall, left. Blah blah blah. Read the stuff. Book, certificate, James Blackwood. Engineer, go to the desk, read another diary. It was an interesting diary. Boring tool. Top right desk drawer is locked. Double doors, all light switches don't work. Click on the paintings. Oh, is this... Do I have to try to turn the lights on? Lighting up the whole place, but to my surprise, the lights didn't work. I'm still so confused. I've looked at almost everything.
Hello?
Jerry, it's me.
What's up, Michael?
What?
Everything seems to be fine, except the lights don't work.
Oh, you don't have to worry. I forgot to tell you. I had an electrician.
That's
one
it.
that I trust. To meet you there this morning. You know how a lack of power can be a recurring issue in old places like that.
Alright.
He should be arriving soon.
That's good to know.
Now I gotta do
I'll
the
set up
rubber
my
thing.
stuff and let you know how everything does later.
Perfect. Have fun.
Sure.
Abra, I need your help. I dialed 2 numbers.
Hello, R8 Productions.
R8 Productions? What in heaven's name was that?
Oh, hi, boss. I was just fooling around.
Well, don't. I don't want people thinking I'm some kind of studio. And don't call me boss.
I'm sorry, it's just that no one was calling and all of a sudden I got excited.
I told
All of a sudden
you
I got
it was going to be
excited.
that way, girl. But I still need you there. I just hope you're not being bored to death.
Oh, don't worry. I'm studying tongues during my spare time. I love that so much.
That's great, but don't lower your guard. As soon as I publish my new book, that place is going to get riddled with phone calls and hundreds of fan mail.
That's the spirit, boss.
And hundreds
I know
of
your new
fan
book's going to be a
mail.
huge success.
Of course it will. As soon as I find a proper ending. And stop calling me boss.
As you wish, boss. Oh, sorry.
Thanks. Goodbye.
Good luck.
Studying tongues in her spare time. So now we take this, put it in here. I see. Now that I've learned that she's doing that and I found this Italian, I need to...
Hello?
Hey, it's me, Bobby dear. I need to ask you a favor.
Bring it on.
I found a letter here and I'm curious about it. It's in Italian. Do you think you could translate it for me?
My, Mr. Athwaite, are we being naughty?
Mrs. Styles.
Yes.
do that over the
Of
phone,
course I
probably.
can. Just send me the letter and I'll put hands to work as soon as I have it here.
Excellent. I wonder if the postman will come by. I feel like I'm the last person alive on the whole planet here.
But have you told the post office in Rossbury that you're moving to Blackwood Manor?
Yes, Jerry did. I just hope they don't forget about me, that's all. In any case, thank you. You're such a...
Rain or
That's
shine.
what I'm here for.
Actually, that's what I'm paying you for. Anyway, I'll go and try mailing that letter.
I'll be standing by for action.
Thanks. Goodbye.
Good luck.
Alright. This and this and this and this. And I think that's all I need. Envelope. Address letter. Yep. And let's go. Basement though. That basement though. Such a long walk to the gate because you can't let me just click you there. Come on. Went to the gates just as you were instructed, but there was no sign of an electrician. Car. There it is. Hello? Mr. Arthate. Mr. Carter sent me here today to fix the power problem in your residence. I was told to meet you at the gates, but I've been waiting a few minutes and still haven't seen any signs of you. I will wait some more and then leave. Please contact Mr. Carter as soon as possible. What do I... There we go. Now I gotta go call Jerry. Jerry! Jerry! He was here! Also, the Phasmo noise outside. Jerry, your boy left. Get him back here.
Carter Properties.
Jerry, we have a The electrician missed me. He left a note in the mailbox.
Oh
Bloody
no.
hell. He was supposed to meet you at the gates early this morning. I thought he was just being late.
Damn, I must have missed him for a few minutes. What the heck am I supposed to do now?
Why don't you go check the fuses yourself? Maybe it isn't that serious.
Jerry, all the fuses seem to be fine. I think the problem might be a little more complicated than that.
I see.
Oh, it's
What
nice.
should we do now?
Go get some candles.
You're joking.
Get some
right?
candles.
No, I'm not. I'm calling this guy right away, and I'm afraid he won't be able to stop by until tomorrow. He was already driving there today as a personal favor.
There must be something you can do. I don't feel comfortable walking around this place with dim lights. I barely know it.
Michael, come on. Where's your sense of adventure? It would be like you were living in a past century. Exquisite Victorian house, lit by candles. What I wouldn't give to be in your place.
I left my
I wouldn't
sense
give
of
to be in your
adventure
place.
back in London, thanks. I have work to do.
Then do it. What else could you ask for? Now you have the chance to experience firsthand one of your period pieces.
Oh, very funny. Try getting that guy over here as soon as possible.
Don't worry,
Hooray.
I will. Make sure you find some candles before it gets too dark.
Yes, candles. Bye.
Bye. Yes, candles. Bye. Bye. What wonderful candles. Back to my car. Way over here being weird and stuff. Wood paneling. I only just arrived, and the idea of driving again wasn't very tempting. I have more than just arrived. Why is it? Okay. I feel like I did things I'm just gonna go call Gary and Brody. Brody. No dice, mate.
Yes?
Jerry, I'm
Yes?
freaking out. I couldn't find a single candle.
Oh, he tells me to go
You're
butt. I
kidding
see.
me. I can't believe it. Did you look well?
Yes, every single room, drawer, box, cabinet, nothing. No candles.
All right, listen. The town isn't too far away. No more than 20 minutes drive. If you can't find some candles there, I'll eat my hat.
You'll eat your whole closet. This is getting on my nerves.
Come on. It's just a quick
Gary,
drive.
I'm freaking out.
Yeah, I saw it on my way here. Did you call Mr. Busy Electrician who couldn't hold on for just 5 more minutes?
Yes, he'll be doing me another special favor, and we'll be going there tomorrow afternoon. It's the best he can do. You have to bear in mind it's Sunday. We'll charge extra, of course.
I don't care. I have no power. I'll get him myself if he doesn't show up.
Calm down. Drive to the town before it gets too dark. You won't be able to find your way back if it does.
Yeah, I had to buy some food anyway.
There you go. Godspeed, and drive safe.
What do I plan to get and where do I plan to keep it, right? Because I have no power, I can't put it into fridge. This door's getting a lot of use. Here, over here, and over there, and into there. I think I left this here. Ah. Aha. Great. I left the lights on. Car battery's dead, mate. Now back into the ass. Jerry, it's me again. Damnedest thing. You wouldn't believe it.
Let me guess. Michael.
Jerry, you won't believe this. It's insane. My car is dead.
What? Are you sure? Have you checked its pulse?
I'm not joking. It's gone.
My friend, this completely redefines the term suspension of disbelief you sometimes use for your stories.
I know. I'm speechless. I forgot the lights on. The
For
car
horror.
ran out of batteries. All because of that bloody fog. Jerry, you've got to help me. Get over here.
Michael,
For the
at
lights.
time, I can't drive to Northumberland right now.
But Jerry, I can't spend the whole night without one single source of light. I barely know this place, and I won't be able to find my way. Heck, I don't even know if it's rid of ghosts yet.
Are you a sleepwalker, Michael? You lie down on the bed, you sleep, you wake up, and you'll have tons of bright light then.
That's not helping. And you're the one who got me into this mess in the first place.
In the first place.
Hold on a minute. It's not my fault if the electrician missed you for a few minutes, there aren't any candles in a 3-story mansion, and your car's battery was low.
Okay.
It's pretty
Listen,
crazy.
When will you be coming back to Rothbury?
I'll be arriving home early tomorrow morning, and I'll come for you shortly after. We'll drive to town, stock yourself up, and then spend the rest of the day in your garden, drinking some beers while we wait for Mr. Electrician. Sounds like a plan?
Yeah, I guess. And I don't think there's any plan B either.
I'm afraid not.
Oh no.
Sorry. I really took all the precautions to make your stay there as comfortable as possible, but I guess sometimes things are just meant to go wrong.
Apparently. All right. I'll be on my
My
way.
way then.
Call me back if you need anything. And Michael,
Yes,
just don't let this situation get on your nerves.
I promise.
Bro, hit hard he is.
Goodbye.
Excuse me.
Hello?
Jerry, it's me.
What's up, Michael?
Do you know anything about the previous inhabitants of this house?
Not much. Just there were some strange individuals. There's also the murder.
You're kidding me. A murder?
An
Oh, boy.
old-fashioned murder. You'd probably love the details, but sadly I don't know very much. It's old history, really. Although it caused quite a stir there in Rothbury.
I wonder
The
why.
owner, James Blackwood, I think, went mad and killed his wife. I do remember the date, though. May 1963.
James.
Now we use
James
that upstairs.
According to the stuff I've been reading.
So you're already turning the place upside down? I should have thought so.
There's enough material for a whole series of stories here, you know.
After you finish your book, my friend,
Yeah. It can never hurt poking around a little.
would you just get back to work? Call me if you need anything.
All right.
Only if you need anything. Alright, so now there should be a lot more in this diary. Woo! Seems the house is out of power. You can't have everything, I guess. Hopefully it's just for a minor glitch, but I should tell Jerry. Has kindly agreed to translate the letter for me. She's such a dear. She's smart, and if only she were prettier. God, Michael, you can't have me so shallow. I'd better go and mail her that letter. I stayed for a while at the front gates, but the electrician never showed up. Getting word. Bloody hell, it seems as if the electrician came by, but I somehow missed him. It must have been a while. I was unpacking my stuff upstairs. I wonder why he didn't just come in. Found the gate unlocked when I came here. I left it that way. But I didn't notice that. Now Jerry's telling me the electrician can't come back today. I don't like the idea of spending the night in the total darkness here, and Jerry's bright idea is to look for candles. Great. Well, there goes my crowning glory. With the troubled first day, the car won't start. The cursed fog is the culprit. I forgot to left the lights on. And of course, I've been too busy to bother with the car. Just tell Jerry to come for me. Jerry won't be able to drive today. I'm on my own, alone, no lights, and I don't even know of the house yet. I did know I was getting into coming here, blah blah blah. Now Jerry tells me there's a gruesome murder that occurred in the house. It's getting dark now. Alright, now that I know it was May 1963, I know to go up the stairs. I have been up these stairs before. Look for this paper that I'm not entirely sure how it got in the house. I guess dude was here after James. I looked for the date Jerry told me about and found some interesting article. The Journal Terrible news shocks the community of Rothbury. Mr. James Blackwood, distinguished resident of his town and a widely acknowledged construction engineer, was accused of the murder yesterday of Miss Eva Mariani, maid of the Blackwood family. While the nature of the situation is of the most unusual, given that Mr. Blackwood is a highly respected gentleman, Miss Mariani, an Italian immigrant and aspiring photographer, affirms to having a photograph that supports his accusation. I knew no one would ever believe me, so I took the picture of him. She says, I was supposed to be in town during the afternoon, but I didn't need to. I mean, I didn't have any errands to do so. I was in my room. I saw this shadow out in the garden. When I glanced through the window, I just couldn't believe my eyes. The lady, oh God, the sole thought of it sent shivers down my spine. The photograph in question is in possession of the authorities, and it has been revealed that it clearly shows Mr. Blackwood burying a shape in the garden. We can almost confirm that the shape is a body, says the police chief William Bailey. But even if the image is not clear, and this is with Miss Mariani's statement, it is enough to open a serious case against Mr. Blackwood. Police officers are already heading to the Blackwood Manor as we speak. Up until this accusation, it was believed that Mrs. Catherine Blackwood was on a trip. According to information we received from the school where she teaches, the police chief continues, a notice was sent to the teacher's department which stated that Mrs. Blackwood had to leave on a sudden trip and she would make use of her license to do so. Ms. Mariani's accusation puts Mr. Blackwood in a very compromising situation. Even if we can't find anything in the garden, he has a lot of explaining to do. The efforts of Dr. Christopher Milton, one of Rothbury's most respected doctors and longtime friend of the Blackwood family, oh, that must be the guy, Christopher Milton, to minimize the facts has been unsuccessful in the news of the subject discussion throughout the whole town. Hundreds of rumors are crossing the land. Theories range from plausible to well-conceived to wild crackpot ideas. But the question that keeps lingering in everyone's mind, for which the answer has yet to be found, is why would a wealthy, educated man cold-heartedly murder his wife after 30 years of marriage? Alright, so we'll go right back to this. And then this was the 3 meat cuttings by Dr. Christopher Milton. January 1970. Address Blackwood M. What else do we got now? I found an article regarding the murder Jerry told me about. The situation was vague and left many queries. I wonder if Blackwood was wrongfully accused. I'm assuming I just go call Jerry again. Because, oh boy, do I do a lot of calling of that Jerry. It's not a huge house, this thing's... I mean, it is a huge house, but, like, navigating it's not so bad. Just imagine this is like a demonologist map. It's getting late. Perhaps now is a good time to go to sleep. Oh, I see. Let me just call Jerry first. Bro. Excuse me, Jerry. Well, knowing that they mostly come out at night, mostly... we're in for some wild times. Lay down on the bed. What does it want me to do? I can't check my stuff. Is it in here? That's different. Hello. That's my name. I was awakened from my strange dream by some odd noises resonating around the room. like an obsessive scratching coming from somewhere deep in the house. I don't like this. And all... I should probably investigate. Dude. Where to investigate? Basement, maybe? Yeah, you can see the evidence of like a door being behind that. Interesting. Ah, bud. Alright, if it's all dark and whatnot, how am I investigating, huh? It's to the kitchen. Basement is like the most sus place. I've wasted so much time. And the scratching noises are gone. Alright, I just need a second to... Okay. It said use... I shouldn't be down here. This game will really just be doing stuff. Yeah, I'm walking up the stairs now. I didn't know it wanted me to investigate this room. Suddenly the noises seemed to grow louder. I listened carefully. I moved the stethoscope around the fireplace. Yes, the noises were coming from there, but I still couldn't determine the source. Remnants of a previous fire. Alright, Let's check the gallery again. Some most impressive items in the room. Things are ever so weird. Use this here. I couldn't hear anything out of the ordinary. Hold on. Hold, please. Noises are definitely spreading through the fireplace. It's probably via some conduit. I concluded they are coming from below. To the basement. This is the kind of like, you know, this is the thing that got boomers killed. He's like, oh, scratching's coming from the basement. I'll just go look. Like, arm themselves. You really gotta create distance and everything. Gotta be safe. Stranger danger. You taught us about stranger danger. You didn't follow a single bit of it. I thought about investigating, but then I realized the basement would be pitch black at this time. I couldn't go down there without some light. Yo. Let's see if I can go to sleep. Boomers and their stranger danger. Maybe it was the Gen X. I just stopped. I thought it was the right moment for me to go back to sleep. Yeah, these weird noises are done, so I guess I'm just gonna go to sleep. Don't mind it. Sunday, October 13th. On the second day, a fierce storm had assaulted the land. I could hear the trees cracking, or rather, moaning in the lashing of the rain. I quickly abandoned my hopes of having power fixed. You've also, like, not eaten in, like, 24 hours. Let's explore. Ooh. Oh, it's gonna be Jerry saying he can't come.
Hello?
We're screwed.
Michael, how are you doing over there? The sky's falling here.
You mean this storm has hit there too? Seems the entire universe is falling here. I'm afraid to go outside.
Well, the better then that I won't be able to come for you. I'm deeply sorry, but it's seemingly impossible driving to Northumberland. Even less getting anywhere near the manor. I understand many of the roads are closed.
So much for my hopes of seeing Mr. Electrician today, then. Ah, the benefits of being away from society, eh? I should have listened to you.
Don't panic. I'll come right for you, as soon as this thing is over. You just hang on in there.
It's not like I have any other choice, do I?
I'm afraid not, my friend. This storm has the power to disturb the dead.
Well, it seemed like this very same storm has awakened the evil spirits resting inside my new home.
What's that?
Not sure, but I happened to hear some odd sounds last night.
Yeah, that was something.
Scratching noises down in the basement.
I do remember the cleaning ladies saying something about rats.
Unless we're talking about mutant rats here, I don't think that's the problem.
Michael, my
We're
friend,
allowed.
you were tired from a long trip and stressed about the problems you found there. On top of that, you had moved to a very old house. Guess what's the most common complaint from people moving to old houses?
Ghosts on the loose?
Sort of. Now go focus on your book while you still have enough light. I'll be there as soon as possible.
Thanks. Bye.
So, bye. Oh. Focus on the book. Let's try it. I laid my fingers on the typewriter, but I was unusually cold, and I immediately stopped my desire to write. Isn't this the usual kind of thing? Like, writer goes somewhere to focus on writing, writer manages to not focus on writing. This. You go into the basement, but honestly, man, that noise in the basement is kind of... Ooh, yeah. Oh, look at this. What's this? Hello. I don't know the combination of my safe cracking. It's not my expertise. Let's go call Jerry. Jerry's a problem solver. Jerry, I'm out of my dreams. I need to speak with you, buddy. Dearest Jerry.
Hello?
Jerry, it's me.
What's up, Michael?
I found a safe box in a room upstairs. Would you happen to know the combination?
I think I should. Let me see. I have the combination
I
for
should.
the safe right here.
Oh, great. Tell me.
03211. Just remember to share it if you bump into any expensive jewelry.
Of course I will. Bye.
Of course I will. Bye. Give him the attitude, Michael. Mikael. Jerry the problem solver. Yeah, go back here. Thank goodness I don't have to manually. There is money in here. Mr. James T. Blackwood, the Blackwood Manor, Rothbury, Northumberland. Dear Sir, we hereby propose to furnish all equipment, materials, and labor necessary to complete the contract on the construction of the second floor of the Blackwood Manor of Rothbury, Northumberland, in accordance with the plans and the specifications. Yeah, that would be the floor above me, considering this is foreign. As follows. Base bid, £34,136. That's a lot. Alternate, deduct £1,000, deduct £1,500. Alternate number 3, add £350. Alternate number 4, add £300. Unit price number 1, we agree to commence work as directed, work thereafter, blah, 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 blah. Contact number. Oh. Okay. Okay. I can think of one locked door and like a stuck door. Maybe we'll be lucky. Hello? Captain locked door. That's promising. Yeah. Hello, hello. Is there another key on the... That's not a key on the floor. Did I pick it up on my way in? Painting room. Disturbing paintings all around. That's, that tracks. Whoever painted these pictures must have been deeply disturbed. Oh, hammer. Mine! Several paints were spanned throughout the room, all dried up by now. Floor plans, floor plans. All right, so here's the maid bathroom, maid room. Here is the kitchen, stairs. Yep. This all adds up. It's a schematic blueprint to the ground floor of the house. This would be the second floor. Comes up. Here's the room I'm in. The gallery. That room. There's another room here. The bathroom. All this space here. There's another room here. And then the floor I'm currently on. Came up these stairs. I'm in this room. So there's this room and then these rooms. Interesting to know. Click on all. Click on the rooms. The living room. Oh, look at that. My lovely room. That's odd. I didn't remember seeing that room. The main bedroom. That strange African gallery. I'm on the second floor. Long hallway. Last hallway, unfurnished. Common sense dictated the very same room I'm standing in now. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, so it acknowledges that there's something there that I did not see before. The other side was stuck. That would be why. Useless bricks. They are not useless when you can throw them at something. Get more food for termites. Large rope hanging from the railing above. What can I do here? Several dusty cans sitting on a platform. Useless grease. Oh, you know what? Hold up. No. I just noticed this. Fine. I'm gonna need that to grease up something, more than likely. Probably the dumbwaiter. Look for the termites. I managed to open the door from the other side. Alright. So it showed something there. Yeah, there's an extra room there. Well, golly gee willikers, I couldn't have found that. Let's go call Jerry. Bruh. Oh. The phone lines be down. Hold up. Back. Goodness, I didn't accidentally hit new. It looks like there was a hidden room on the second level of the house. Unless the blueprints are wrong for some reason, I can't imagine there any reason for it to really be there. Well, let's go see if we can't find anything in that room then. I was just gonna see if I could call Jerry about it, since Jerry seems to know everything and be our guide. Yeah, because this is immediately to my side, meaning that if there is something to be found here, engineering and not my thing, and math. And these that open. Okay. I do have a hammer. Was a light up? It was pointless. What do you mean it was pointless? It lights up on that whole shelf. What if I do this? Lights up. Nothing out of the ordinary. The bank's phone number is listed as 019, but I can't call it a bank. Let's go check in here now that I have a hammer, which I had found in the old dream. Wouldn't move. If something don't move, it was pointless. And now, it didn't need to be oiled. I'll try all of them. That was pointless, yeah. Display was perhaps holding the most impressive items in the room. Alright, well, it's kind of getting late and it's getting up on time for me to stop. I'm in a very puzzling position and don't really know exactly what to do. It's as good a time as any to save. Save in slot 1, because of course. And then from there, thank you all so much for joining me. It's been great having you for this journey. We're going to go ahead and hand this on off to someone else, and I will be back for this at another point in time. And definitely thank you all for joining me. I might even come back to it tomorrow. I'm not even really decided what I'm doing then. Until then, thank you all so much for following and being here with me. It's been wonderful having you. The world is very lucky to have you, and so am I. Alufi Moose Minako. let's do she's playing League. You guys want to play League? This is something completely different, but let's go see her and see what's up. All right. 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just say, hey, may the power protect you.